Is your magic meter running low? Well, we've got a cure for you. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePauli, and in today's House of Mouse headlines, Disneyland has new After Dark events coming in 2020, and it's almost time for Rise of the Resistance to open in Walt Disney World. That and so much more, so let's get to it.
Here are the latest news from the Walt Disney Company in today's House of Mouse headlines.
Disneyland After Dark, the specially themed after-hours park experience featuring unique entertainment, special food, one-of-a-kind photo opportunities, collectible merchandise, and more, kicks off 2020 with 4 distinct events at the Disneyland Resort. These separately ticketed evening events grant you special access to either Disneyland or Disney California Adventure Park after closing. Select attractions will also remain open exclusively for event guests, usually with shorter wait times. In addition, you'll receive unlimited digital downloads of Disney PhotoPass photos taken during the party to capture all of your Disneyland After Dark memories. Here are the details. On January 29th at Disneyland Park, stroll down memory lane during this throwback bash packed with totally tubular fun. Dust off those leg warmers, shoulder pads, and other vintage looks for 80s night to enjoy. Flashback to Videopolis, taking over the Fantasyland Theater with a live VJ, music videos, and dancers boogieing to the decade's hottest hits. Awesome After Dark fireworks to the Max fireworks show, high-energy musical entertainment, and more. Throwback-style encounters with Disney friends of yesteryear, immersive photo opportunities with a nostalgic twist, decade-inspired food, beverages, merchandise, decor, and more. On February 12th and 13th over at Disneyland Park, the happiest place on Earth will once again transform into the most romantic with an extra pinch of pixie dust. If you missed last year's Sweethearts Night, now is your chance to experience the ultimate date night in style with love song-themed dance parties throughout the park, as well as a glitzy royal ball. Encounters with darling Disney couples, including Cinderella and Prince Charming, Aladdin and Jasmine, and of course, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Romantic photo opportunities featuring sweet scenes from iconic Disney films, and lovely decor, food, beverages, and merchandise offerings. On March 5th, over at Disney California Adventure Park, spend an exciting night celebrating some of the world's best-loved stories and characters from Pixar Animation Studios. Proudly wear your Pixar best and check out all the event has to offer, including interactive dance parties themed to favorite Pixar stories, including the retro cool Incredibles family and scare-tastic gang from Monsters, Inc., encounters with crowd-pleasing Pixar pals, including Russell and Carl from Up, and Joy and Sadness from Inside Out, playfully fun photo opportunities, whimsical decor, food, beverages, and of course, merchandise offerings. Then on April 30th, over at Disney California Adventure Park, unleash your inner villain at a deliciously sinister soiree bursting with Disney's most mischievous misfits. Villains Night will summon you to come dressed up in garb inspired by Disney villains and experience Villains Cabaret with a cast of outlaws singing and dancing their way through a riff-raff love-in review, spellbinding DJ-hosted dance parties and sing-alongs throughout the park, encounters with some of Disney's famously nefarious fiends or their henchmen, photo opportunities themed to popular villain lairs and thrones, dastardly decor, food, beverages, and of course, merchandise offerings. Tickets for these events go on sale December 3rd for Disneyland Resort annual pass holders and December 4th to the general public. I'm sure it will come as no surprise to you to hear that I am very excited for 80s Night. As you may remember, I had a great time at 90s Night earlier this year. You can hear all about that and what to expect from these specially ticketed themed evenings by listening to episode 613 of Disney Coast to Coast. You may remember that not so long ago, a new Disneyland Resort hotel project was cancelled. Well, now it's being reported that the Disneyland Resort will soon have a new Disney Vacation Club residency as part of the resort. There have been no details revealed about timeline or theme, but I'm happy to hear that the resort continues to develop. But if they'd like to cancel the DVC Resort and plan a Third Gate theme park instead, I'd be good with that too. Now that Thanksgiving has come and gone, the holidays are really in full swing. And no holiday season would be complete without a visit to see Santa Claus. Santa is now meeting over in Disney California Adventure Park at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail through December 24th, and since Santa is an all-magical being, he will be visiting guests from coast to coast, as you can now visit him in Magic Kingdom through December 24th as well. Very soon, guests visiting Walt Disney World will be able to experience Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Disney's Hollywood Studios. During the Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration, which aired on ABC Thanksgiving night, we got an even closer look at the highly anticipated attraction. It was fun to see the various ride systems we'll be experiencing during this adventure, as well as confirmation that we'll be coming face-to-face with Kylo Ren. For a while now, we've been hearing about the space restaurant coming to Epcot called Space 220. The 220 refers to the amount of miles we'll be floating above the Earth's surface as we dine. On current Epcot park maps, they have confirmed that the new restaurant will open in early 2020 and will offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner dining options. I'm hoping for a lot of Easter eggs out the windows while we travel through space. Now for some news that really isn't Disney news, but folks in the Orlando area seem to be very excited about it. The fast food chain White Castle has announced that they'll be opening their first Florida location in 2021. It'll be located between Disney Springs and SeaWorld. My brother Greg is obsessed with White Castle. I've never eaten at one. But while we're on the subject, let me go on a quick tangent. If I'm recalling correctly, White Castle burgers are square, just like Wendy's burgers. The difference is that White Castle also has square buns to put their square burgers in. Wendy's, take note. Burgers should always be round, but if you're gonna force me to eat a square burger, at least make your bun square as well. I'm not quite sure why I feel so passionately about this, but there's your random tangent for the day. Now over in Disney Springs, Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar has gotten a holiday overlay and temporarily renamed Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar. In addition to lots of appropriately themed holiday decorations, there's also a special holiday menu available through January 5th. At Aulani, a Disney resort and spa in Hawaii, enjoy a month of holiday magic, joy, and surprises, all done with a dash of delightful Hawaii style. Around the resort on select dates throughout the month of December, the holiday fun includes events and activities for guests of all ages. Starting December 1st, you can find Disney friends Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy appearing around the resort in their festive Aulani holiday attire for photos and jolly greetings. Plus, all around the resort, beautiful Hawaiian-inspired holiday decor will adorn the guest areas and deck the halls. Children will have fun with Santa Goofy during Kiki holiday cookie decorating at Auntie's Beach House, and during Ohana Disney movie nights, family-friendly holiday movies will be shown under the stars on the Hawaii lawn. On select days in late December, harmonious holiday songs will resonate as strolling carolers perform in the Makaala lobby and the Waikolohe Valley. If you're lucky enough to be at Aulani during Christmas, you may look forward to a visit from Santa himself. On December 24th, Santa Claus will be at Auntie's Beach House. Also on Christmas Eve, holiday cheer in the Kapuka Courtyard means complimentary hot cocoa and holiday cookies. On December 25th, there will be a very special Christmas Kawa'a Luau, a culinary and cultural journey celebrating the legends, people, and natural wonders of Hawaii. Just for Christmas, there will be some additional delicious offerings on the menu. Throughout the season, the pastry chefs will bring a bit of cool frozen fascination to the warm winter days with a stunning handmade pastry showpiece. The display will include 2 giant macaron trees with 400 glittering macarons. A white chocolate tree will be the centerpiece, decorated with over 100 Mickey Mouse gingerbread cookies. The top of the tree will be adorned with everyone's favorite snowman, Olaf. The wintry scene will be complete with delicate sugar ice trees and snow babies frolicking in the snow with Santa Stitch. If you're lucky enough to be spending the holidays at Aulani, it sounds like it'll be even more magical during this festive season. Disney Theatrical has only had one show on Broadway that wasn't based on a classic Disney film. It was called Aida, and it featured music from Elton John and Tim Rice. The original Broadway production opened in the year 2000 and ran into 2004. It was the 3rd Broadway musical from Disney. Now in March 2020, a revival production will be getting a developmental lab. No word where this production will be seen once it comes to fruition. It may end up being for the purpose of a tour, or if it does end up on Broadway, it would be the first Broadway revival from Disney Theatrical. Now let's get to this week's Twitter poll, where I had a question for you folks about Frozen 2. I asked you, of the following options, which song from Frozen 2 is your favorite? Your options were Into the Unknown, Lost in the Woods, Show Yourself, or When I Am Older. In last place, with only 7% of the votes, was When I Am Older, followed by Lost in the Woods with 26% of the votes, Show Yourself with 32% of the votes, and the winner is Into the Unknown with 35% of the votes. I would agree with the majority of you. I think Into the Unknown is by far the best song in Frozen 2. But do you agree with the results of this Twitter poll? Make your voice heard by following Dizney CTC on Twitter and taking part in the Twitter poll every week. That's Dizney CTC on Twitter. Folks, it is now December and the year is almost over. And don't forget that the 2020 Disney Coast to Coast calendar is now available for purchase over at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. You can choose between a wall calendar to hang and display or a desk calendar which comes in a case for easy display on your desktop. Either way, you'll be getting a bit of Disney magic to enjoy throughout the entire year. In addition, celebrate the openings of the Disney theme parks as each one's anniversary is notated on the calendar. Head over to DisneyCoastToCoast.com and order yours now. Don't wait until the last minute as 2020 is quickly approaching. This episode of Disney Coast to Coast was produced by Philip Elke, who has supported the show through Patreon. If you'd like to become a DCTC producer or gain other rewards including early access to episodes, live stream Q&As, and more, information can be found at patreon.com/DisneyCTC. That's patreon.com/DIZNEYCTC. Other than that, folks, have a magical day. Bye!
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePauli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.